Hey everyone, it's Jose with the Crown Princess Academy. So on today's episode, we are going to make taco cones. So this is one of the things that I love getting at the food trucks that are at Disney Springs. They always bring in all sorts of different food trucks. This one's at the Rivers Cantina food truck. It is so good. I had it the other day. So I know the inside is just kind of like a taco, but I love the fact that they put it in a cone and they deep fry the tortilla. So we're going to try making all of that today. They also have guacamole on them and pico de gallo, which I've never made. So I'm excited to make those as well from scratch. I'm not drinking today, so don't worry. But one of the things that I am trying today is kind of cooking everything without a recipe. I'm trying to eyeball it, see how it goes, see if it's a good idea to even do that. But I am going to put the ingredients up on the screen of everything that I use. I probably will put them down in the description below as well, just so that you guys know how much I ended up using. I hope I can remember everything. It's on video too, but point being, let's go ahead and jump in. The first thing, I did go ahead and already cook the chicken.
But who would eat a chicken?
All I did was boil the chicken in water and also salted the water. You want to make sure you salt it. Don't want some bland chicken. And then I shredded it up. So since that's the hard part of that, then you just throw everything together. The first thing we're going to do is start with the guacamole. So let's go. Okay, so for the guacamole, we have our ingredients here. You need some avocados, tomatoes. Is this a lemon or a lime? I think this is a lemon. You need a lemon. No. A lime. You need the green one. Whatever. A jalapeno pepper. You can use as much jalapeno pepper as you want. I'm going to start with one, just because I don't know how much of a difference in the flavor it's going to make. And then you need some onion. I'm definitely not going to use all this onion. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't really care for onion too much. If you love onion, put some more in there. And then cilantro. You also need some garlic salt. And then we need some pepper. So let's go ahead and cut all this up. Excuse me. I need to bring my cutting board back. All right. So we're going to start off with the avocados. Because I think we want to squish those first. So my other thing too is, do you guys have a hard time finding like really good avocados that are like ready to go? And I know how to do all this stuff because I love avocados. I got my bowl, and I got this nifty little avocado squisher. I really want one of those rock things. I forgot what they're called, but it's like a rock and then you squish it with another rock. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. But see, it has this. I don't like that. Alright. There we go. It's okay if you get your hands dirty. That's what cooking's about, right? So I'm going to start off with 2 avocados. I don't think I finished my avocado situation. Point being, do you guys have a hard time finding like ready to go avocados? If I already said the story, just stop me. And I promise I'm not drinking this time because I really wanted to try this. But like I said, I didn't find a recipe. Well, you could probably find a recipe for this kind of stuff, but I'm tired of having to look at recipes and just not knowing what to do. I want to be able to just say like, hey, look what I made, without having to follow anybody else's stuff. And I love when my mom does that, so let's try it out. Okay, oops. There we go. Get that there. So now we start squishing them. Oh no. Alright, this is harder than I feel like it should be. So, oh no, there we go. There we go. I don't like this thing. See, this is why I need one of those rocks. Okay. Alright, let me mush this together and I'll be right back. Okay, so I ended up using this like bean musher, I think it's for, to kind of mush it up. So I think that probably means the avocados aren't ready. I don't care. I'm hungry. So the next thing we need is tomatoes. I'm gonna use 2. But one of the things that I think you're supposed to do is like take all the seeds out. I don't know how you do that. This is disgusting. I think that's it. There, we just take all the seed stuff out. Okay. There has to be an easier way. Guys, if you know of an easier way of how to do this, let me know down in the comments. This is nasty. Okay, let's put those seeds to the side. So then I think we just cut them up into squares. I feel like I forget what not avocado. What guacamole looks like. So I think if I just cut them up into a bunch of tiny squares, we'll go from there. Okay, so we have those tomatoes done. So now we'll put them in the bowl. My question is, do I keep smushing afterward or no? Because now I'm just smushing that in, right? Sorry about if it makes too much noise for you guys, but I think that's good. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to keep mushing it after. We'll leave our musher here. And since I'm eyeballing it, I feel like I cut up too much tomatoes. I think it'll end up using all of them. Apparently, 2 is gonna be good. We'll stop there just because that feels like a lot of tomatoes. So let me get this cleaned up and then we'll move on to the other ingredients. We'll be right back. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is cut the onion. I think I'm supposed to cut it in half. And then I'm only going to start, I don't really care too much for onion, so I'm going to start off with just 1/2 and see where that goes. I don't think you're supposed to need the butt.
Nemo! You touched the butt.
Whew. And I think usually you peel the skin, right? Because onions have layers.
Layers! Onions have layers.
Alright. Now, one of the things I think I saw is we need little squares. But I don't know how to make this into little squares. But, again. Oh, it's starting. Let me stop messing with it until I need it. But I think one of the things is like you cut this way. Or do you cut this way? No, let's make little... Oh. Okay. I think it's that, and then... Jesus, my gosh. Is that squares? I don't think that was squares. I mean, they're small, so that'll be fine. Let's just keep doing it that way. And again, don't judge my knife skills.
Ugly baby judges you.
I'm not, a professional. Oh my gosh. How do you get this from stop burning my eyeballs? Oh no, I gotta make more. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Alright, that's enough with the onion. That's enough, ma'am. Man, because that's too much. Go on with your layers. We need our avocado. Not avocado. Our guacamole back. That's a strong... I'm not using all this onion. That's a lot of onion. Let's... We're definitely not using a whole onion because this is already crazy. It does need a little bit more. Oh. I'm gonna need some of this onion smell to stop going away. Oh my gosh. Alright. The rest of this is going in the trash because I cannot handle this. Ooh. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go throw this in the trash. Okay, so we just did the onion. If you have any advice on how to get it to not just hit you in the face like that, let me know. Up next we need our lime, our jalapeno, and then cilantro. I'm just gonna cut everything first and then mix it all together. I don't think I need too much of this. I really want to learn how they go like this, like, where they don't even pick the knife up. You guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, that was kind of close. That feels like enough, right? Because I know this is kind of strong. That seems good. Whee! Put that back. We'll slide this to the side so we can cut our jalapeno. Let's cut this up first. So we'll put our lemon in just a moment. Well, we need to juice the lemon in it. But for now, let's cut this. Do I need to take the seeds out for the jalapeno? I think the whole point is that it gives it that kick. So let's just do this. And then we'll cut those like that. Oh, that's the butt. There we go. That feels good. Okay, so now, slide it back up there. We need to mix that in here, so we'll pour that in. Ooh, that feels like a lot. I feel like that was sufficient cilantro. We need to squirt our orange juice in there. Not orange juice, our lemon juice. No, lime juice. I'm sorry, damn juice. There we go. Mix that in. And then we need to put these in there, the jalapeno. I should have probably tried it before I put all that in there. I should have probably grabbed a spoon. There we go. And then, some garlic powder. And some pepper. Let me get a spoon instead of that way. And so I know I'm doing this without a recipe, like just eyeballing it. And you guys might be like, well, what do you know what to use? A, I'm Mexican. B, I eat guacamole. So I know what's in it. And I like going to the restaurants where they make it in front of you. And so I've learned a lot that way too. So let me mix this together. There's like a big ass chunk of avocado in there. Oh well. Go ahead and try it. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I do want it to be a little bit spicier, but I'm gonna hold off until I actually like dump it on my food. Just because I don't want it to be like over the top and then I don't enjoy my food. So for now it's good. Like they always say, stop when you're ahead. We're gonna stop when we're ahead. So now that we made the guacamole, let's move on to the pico de gallo. And so then we can finally get to the chicken and get to the tacos. So let's go. Alrighty everyone, so for our pico de gallo, we need tomatoes, jalapeno, onion, lime, and then cilantro, and some salt. So let's go ahead and cut all that stuff up, and we'll, I guess, mix it together. Okay. So we'll start with, I'm gonna do the onion last this time. Oh, I need a knife. We got another knife here. So let's go ahead and cut up some of this. I don't know how fine I should make this and how much I need. And I think for this one it's gonna be easier because gotta make sure that's dead. So we gotta put, I think it's gonna be easier to mix this together because we just gotta throw it in there. Let's see. What do our tomatoes next? I think that's the main ingredient. Okay. And I think we gotta do the same thing where you gotta take out the seeds. Cause I don't ever see any real like seeds in pico de gallo. Plus I think that would make it way too like watery. Okay. Okay. I just dropped a tomato.
I just dropped the tomato.
Oh well, we'll just use these. And I'm gonna cut them the same way I cut the other ones, little squares. Because when I eat it, it's in little squares. I keep trying that little trick that I see like chefs do where they're like, pew pew. Let's try it. I don't know how they do that. I think I just messed up my tomatoes. Okay. Let's try to do all these at one time. I think that's taking more time. Let me do half of these in one time. I also think it's time to sharpen these knives. Okay. Like that. Wish I just done that. Alright, we gotta mix that in together. Alright, here comes the unfun part. Oh, I gotta cut the butt off. Alright, so for the onion, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. I cut myself. How? How? I don't know how I cut myself. It's not that bad, so... I mean, I'm not bleeding. That still has the skin. There we go. My word. I do think it needs more of this. And then we're gonna do the lime. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it over here. Gotta do the lime. Let's do some salt. Oops. Apparently I was talking to myself because I was talking to you guys as I was cutting this, but I forgot to turn the camera on. So I cut the jalapeno up already. So we're just gonna throw that in here. So if you remember, we put in the tomato, the onion, the salt. Did I put salt in? I don't think I put the salt in. I put the salt in, the jalapeno, the cilantro, and I think that's it. No, I don't forget half the stuff I put in. Oh, the lime juice. It's kind of salty.
That's a little salty.
It's okay. It's a little salty. Maybe once we put in the rest of the stuff, it'll be fine. But oh, I did have to put a band-aid on my finger. But there's our pico de gallo. I don't know if you can see that. She's a little salty, but it is totally okay. Hopefully, once we put it in our food, some of that salt will kind of mask itself with the rest of it. So now that we have our guacamole done, our pico de gallo done, we are going to move on to the meat. Okay, so here are the ingredients for the tinga. So for tinga, I have chicken, I have cabbage, I have onion, and then I have some chipotle sauce. I usually get la costeña, and then I have olive oil. The first thing you want to do is put in some olive oil, let that olive oil get a little bit hot, and then once that's hot, you'll go ahead and throw in the cabbage and the onions as well. You want to cook those on their own for a moment, just so they can get a little bit soft before you throw in your chicken. So now that our cabbage and our onion are pretty soft, we'll go ahead and throw in the chicken. You don't need to cook the chicken too much now, it's just kind of to warm it up. And so once that chicken is kind of warm, you'll go ahead and throw in your chipotle sauce. Okay, guys, so now it's time to, I made the chicken. I'm letting that kind of cool off for a sec. Well, not too much. But now we're gonna go ahead and make the taco cones. So, I'm not sure how they did it. I just went ahead and bought store ones, or store-made ones. You guys know what I mean. So, it's going to look like that, but I don't know how they did that. So, let me go ahead, I'm going to pour about 2 cups of oil in a pan, and then I'm going to turn it up so we can fry these, because they were fried, so I'm hoping that'll work. I'm hoping by just holding it maybe with the tweezers, not the tweezers, the little thingamajig. I'll show you guys. With these thingamajigers. Holding it with this, I'm hoping I can just kind of hold it and let it do its thing. So we'll see how that goes. So let's go. So me just holding it did not work. The other thing I found out is I need to poke a bunch of holes in it so that it doesn't puff up, because usually tortillas puff up. But what I'm also going to do is put the toothpick into the actual tortilla so that it holds it. That way I don't have to worry about holding it, because that wasn't working. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll put it in the frying oil. Okay, so when you are frying them, you want to make sure you constantly turn them so that they fry pretty evenly. You want to get a nice golden brown color on them, and so that's why the toothpick holding it made more sense, just because it allows me to turn it also while it's cooking. Alright guys, there we have it. We have our taco cones, we have our chicken, we have some shredded lettuce, we have some cilantro, sour cream, our guacamole that we made, and our pico de gallo that we made. So let's go ahead and try to assemble one. So the first thing I want to do is tuck some in there, some lettuce in there, just because I didn't know how to close up the bottom hole. I kept opening, so that lettuce will kind of hold some of that, will prevent all the stuff from falling out. Then we'll grab some tinga. And I promise I washed my hands, you guys. And one of the things is mine are a little bit more manageable. The ones at the at Disney Springs, they're like huge. I don't know how they did that, but so you do get a good amount for your buck. So I'll put some chicken in there, and then let me put some more chicken in there. So then we have that. We'll put our toppings in there. We'll put some guacamole. We'll put some of the pico de gallo. I thought the cones were gonna be bigger, so I think I'm gonna try it later on with a bigger tortilla, just so I can like really cram it in there. We'll put some sour cream on there, and then we'll put some cilantro. Oh, that's a lot. But there you have it, you guys. There's the taco cone. It is so cute. How do you eat it? Sorry, I didn't mean to take such a big bite. That's really good. I got a lot of the guacamole and the pico de gallo, and a little bit of the tinga in there. It's really good. Again, highly recommended. The tinga, I usually love the way I make it. So there's that. Like I mentioned before, I don't have any recipes for any of this. I just kind of eyeballed everything, and it turned out pretty good. I might start eyeballing everything else I do. Probably not. But the only thing I mentioned I would change was make these a little bit bigger, just so it has more of an impact. But it's a really cute thing to do for maybe like a party or something like that, where you can just grab and go. But I thought those turned out great. This is where I was nervous. I wasn't sure if it was actually going to cone, I guess, but it did. So it's a really good meal. Have a different version of taco night, I guess. So try it out. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you thought I was gonna mess up. But yeah, let me know if you try it. Let me know what it tastes like down in the comments. No complaints. I'll let it go. I'll let it be there since it turned out as a good thing. But I will see you guys in the next one. If you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things. I'm excited for what's to come and to show you guys so much more. One of the things I want to try is watching some of the Disney movies and getting some of the food that we see on the movies. I know I'd like to try Tiana's gumbo. I want to find out what the gray stuff is in Beauty and the Beast. So if you guys want to see me make those, let me know down in the comments which movie I should watch, which food I should try to figure out what it is, and then make it for you guys. So let me know down in the comments. But again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying all the videos. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!